All right, everyone, hello. Welcome to the Mind Over Matter team call. Today is Thursday, November 17th, and just to honor and respect your time, I'm just going to move right into it. If you have any questions at all, make sure you write them down, and then add them after I post this video, post them in the comment section below. And then, of course, Emily, we will have time to talk about some things and ask questions and all that sort of stuff at the end. So today I'm actually going to talk to you, and these are in no particular order, but these are some of the top things that I've noticed successful coaches do all across Beachbody. So these are in no particular order, and feel free to definitely take notes. Just because I really want them, because when you're doing personal development, if you're not really taking notes and if you're only reading, then you can really only absorb too much. But if you're taking notes and you're actually understanding, or like if something really resonates with you, then definitely highlight it in your book or write that down, because I have a personal development book. I actually have two books, one for my personal development and one for my goals and my daily to-do list. So my purple is personal development. That's just how it's easy for me to keep them separate. P, purple, personal development. So yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. So again, like I said, these are in no particular order, but these are some things that I've noticed that the top coaches do. So so I'm just going to jump right in. Number one is that we hit Success Club every single month. So regardless if you are wanting to build your team, or if you are, because we're in this, really our number one thing, we are a fitness and health company first, right? That's what we do as Beachbody coaches. We want to help change people's lives. So that is what we're here, and we do that by getting them set up with challenge packs. So it's very simple and easy to hit Success Club every single month if you are adding people on your social networks, you're reaching out and talking to people. There's no reason why you can't change 3 lives every single month by not hitting Success Club. And another way you will build your team is if you get challengers, you're hitting Success Club, you're being successful at it every single month, and your challengers will end up falling in love with the products and programs just as much as you do, and then you will constantly build your coaches and your team. So that's one of the things that I find that it doesn't matter. It's like all across Beachbody wide. Successful coaches hit Success Club. So continue to push forward and reach out, continue to add more people. And if something isn't working for you, then don't be afraid to reach out to me and just like, hey, Shauna, I need some help, or just let me know and we can go work through it together. And because I know Emily and I now, we touch base on a daily basis, and I absolutely love it. I do it with my coach, and it just helps me stay accountable, making sure that I'm on track. The positive energy feeds off of positive energy, and it's just something that really helps you stay more accountable in your business and just keeps pushing you forward. So Success Club. Number 2 is living outside your comfort zone. So that's just what we do as coaches. We're always on social media, and we are always just looking to do new things, and if like nothing good ever really happens inside your comfort zone. So don't be afraid to just jump out. And like, I'll be honest with you, I was scared shitless to share my transformation photos because I was afraid of judgment. I was afraid of what people would think. But who cares what they think? Because I'm here to change people's lives. I'm here to inspire people. And if haters are going to hate, they're always going to hate. I don't want those people. I want people who are going to be inspired and feel motivated and encouraged by me posting my transformation photos. So don't be afraid to just do something different or do something that scares you every single day. Like just say hi to somebody, or even if you're in the grocery store, be like, oh my goodness, I love your sweater. Where did you get it? Because the more you're talking to people, the more confident and comfortable you're going to get just casually talking to people every single day. So number 3, ironically enough, is talk to people. That is just something we do as coaches. So It doesn't matter if we're doing it online or in person, at the grocery store, if you're at a bus stop, just casually talk to people and just get more comfortable talking to people, because that's what we do as coaches. We talk to people and we help them get results. So the more comfortable, or the more that we talk to people, the more comfortable we will get just talking casually day to day, or even if it's business related, you'll just be more confident, and it'll build your confidence in your people skills so that you can talk to people more. Number 4 is follow a program and share about it publicly. So since we are Beachbody, there are so many products and programs that we have. And if you are not following a program from start to finish, and you're just kind of dawdling, or if you're dipping your toes in one program and a little bit in the next, then that's okay if you're in between programs. But in order to inspire and help people feel motivated, you got to stick to it from start to finish. Because if people don't see you sticking to a program and you sharing about it publicly on social media, then they're going to be like, well, this chick just does workout videos, but I mean, like, how do I know if I'm going to be able to follow a program if she's just kind of like doing random workouts? So they want to see that people can do it. So like tomorrow is going to be day 68 of 70 of T25 for me. Like crazy. At the very beginning, I was like, this is a 70-day program. I'm like, am I going to be able to do this? So I had a little bit of self-doubt in the beginning, but like, it's just the same thing as doing 21-Day Fix Extreme like 3 times over or 3.5 times over. And normally I would do the program back to back anyways. So if I'm going to be working out every day, I thought, why not challenge myself to do a longer program? And I've actually really enjoyed it. T25 is pretty good. I'm loving, like, I'll be completely honest with you, like my shoulder and back, like my chest area and my shoulders and back are like so sore from the workouts the last few days. But it's good. It's a good pain. It's a good challenge. And it's good to know that even though I've been doing this program for 70 days, I'm still challenging and pushing myself every single day, and I'm still getting sore. So these programs are fantastic, if you ask me. So the next one I want to talk about is drinking Shakeology. So that's just one thing we do as coaches. We drink Shakeology because it's a part of the workout plan. It's part of a program combined with fitness, nutrition, and support. And if people are seeing that, oh my gosh, this chick has like chocolate cravings just like me, and candy and junk food cravings, or the sweet and salty cravings just like me, like share about that on social. Say like, oh my goodness, this is the quickest breakfast I've ever had in my life, and it also helps me stay away from the treats during that time of the month. Or whatever, because girls crave stuff that time of the month. I know I do, and I think we're all kind of the same. So we get cravings when our hormones and everything is changing inside. But if I can drink one thing a day that is going to cost a lot less than going to a coffee shop and getting a coffee or a donut or a coffee and a muffin or even a latte. Like a latte costs more than my bag of, like, than my Shakeology that I'm drinking every single day. Why? Because as a coach, it's in Canada, well, Alberta, our taxes are a little different. It costs $4.33 for me a day to drink one Shakeology. That's pretty cheap compared to a latte, which costs up, like if you're getting a grande, it's probably $5 something. So it's more, and I'm fueling my body with those nutrition and the dense nutrition and the vitamins and minerals, and I don't need to take multivitamins because I'm drinking my Shakeco. So these are just some things. If people see you constantly drinking it every day, you're getting results, and you're working out, they're going to want your sweet sauce, and that sweet sauce just becomes a part of the challenge pack, and it helps, and it will help get them the results they're looking for, and it does so many good and beneficial things. So that's one thing. The next thing is personal development. Personal development is huge. I have friends who read on a continuous basis, and they're not even Beachbody coaches, and they are like sorted out mentally. So doing the workout programs, yes, it will help you mentally, emotionally, and physically feel better. But if you're not working on your brain, if you're not working on your confidence, if you're not working on your skills, or if you're not learning about the compound effect, then as a coach, you're not really allowing yourself to be as good as you could be, because personal development is one of the 4 vital behaviors for a reason, and it will help you build your confidence, get your knowledge, and it will just help you be a better person in general. So personal development is huge. Like, I'm going through a whole shitload of personal stuff in my life right now, and personal development is not something that I skip out on. If anything, I'm actually reading more personal development now because it's sorting me out every single day up here. Working out, yes, gets you mentally and spiritually, or sorry, physically and spiritually and emotionally fit, but reading gets you mentally fit. So, and even if it's not reading, even if you don't have time to pick up a book every single day, listen to podcasts, download them. There's the National Wake Up Call. There's all kinds of archives you can download onto your phone. And if you have a long commute, or if you're on the bus, or if you're walking your dog, or if you go for a walk with your kids, then you can be listening to podcasts during that time. So just make sure that you're using your time wisely, because we do all have the same 24 hours in a day. And I'm working full-time, plus coaching, working my business so that I can make this my full-time career. So power pockets and time management is huge. So reading is something that I was awful at when I first started coaching, because I just couldn't find the time, and I couldn't fit into my schedule, and I couldn't find something that jived with my schedule, or I just couldn't figure it out. So, and I did a gut check because I listened to Danielle Natoni, and she said, bro, if you are reading the same book like from month to month, or if you haven't flipped a couple pages or gone through more than 10 pages in a week, then you need to change something. And that was when I decided to download You Are a Badass, and that's when I finished The Compound Effect, and it took me forever to read. And then I read, I think it was GoPro by Eric Ward, and then it was Jen Sincero, You Are a Badass, and I started the book, and that was when I listened to Danielle, and she said, bro, like, if you're not really reading all that much a day, then you need to do something different. So, and that's when, like, I had the book, but I went and I downloaded the podcast instead, and I listened to that because that's what was working better for me. I could listen to it to and from work because it's on the podcast. I can put my phone in airplane mode so that I'm not chewing up my data because it's already downloaded in my phone. So I can just listen to it. And if it's on airplane mode, I'm not getting disrupted at the same time. And even if I'm at work and I'm taking notes, or I can open the notepad on my phone and I can take notes as I'm listening if I don't have a pen and paper with me. So these are just some things that I do. Even Emily, if you're on the bus in Toronto, if you don't have a pen and paper with you, you could download something, and then if you wanted to take notes, you could open up an email even, and you can like keep typing as you're listening to it, and you can email that to yourself. So that's another good idea too. I do that at work. If I'm listening to the National Wake Up Call while I'm at work, or if I'm doing something while I'm at work, if I get these great ideas that all of a sudden just pop into my mind, I send myself emails. Same thing with my to-do lists. If I happen to forget my book at home and I'm at work, I send myself emails so that when I get home, my to-do list is written, it's there for me, it's right out in the open, and I can tackle it from start to finish and just rock through my power hour. So personal development is awesome. And I mean, like, there's so much you can learn about Beachbody on YouTube. There's so much. And I mean, like, even YouTube, I found recently too, there are downloaded, I think it's actually The Compound Effect. I want to say that that's actually available on YouTube as a recording. There's no video, it's all audio. So that's something, and I'm sure that there's more, like, ton of books out there. I think actually You Are a Badass might be on there too. So don't be afraid to just search things. If you're looking for ideas in your business, or if you want better ideas for your social media, or even coaching or time management, Google that shit. GTS, Google that shit. And just check YouTube. There's so many videos on YouTube. It's like amazing what you can find on there. So that's always good too. And the next one I want to talk about is always adding to your networks. So I recently started adding people on Instagram like crazy, like insane. And I actually noticed the last few days my feed has been blowing up with people adding me. So here I am, like a year and a half into my business, and people are like reaching out to me and they're asking me and how they can get fit and healthy from home, or like, I've been following you on social media for like 6 or 7 months now, and I see you rocking it every day, and I love your energy, and you're so inspiring. Like, how can I have what you have? Or how can I lose these 10 pounds? Or I want to lose weight and feel better about myself, and how can I do it? I've hit a plateau at the gym. You just got to be showing up on social media every single day, adding to your networks, and people will start reaching out to you because that's what's happening to me now. People are reaching out to me, even if I'm like, I'm rocking it. I mean, like, I'm still adding 5 to 10 people every single day to my social networks. And because of that, since I'm adding so many people, I'm starting conversations, because the more people I talk to, the more lives I'm going to change. That's why I'm adding so many people. That's the reason why I've hit Success Club for 10 months in a row. That's why people are coming to me. And that is why I'm continually building and growing my business, because I'm reaching out of my comfort zone every single day, talking to more people, adding more people to my network. And I wouldn't be changing all these lives if I wasn't doing that. So you got to always be adding to your network. The next thing is work smarter, not harder. So this goes for everything and anything to do with Beachbody related. I really work in power pockets because, as you know, I get up at 5 or about 5:10 every single day. I take my pre-workout. During that time, I'm usually writing my to-do list, or writing back to people on Messenger, or just using that 20 minutes while my pre-workout is kicking in. And then I do my workout. I take a video of myself doing my workout, and then I take a selfie afterwards. I make sure that I share that in my groups and on social media. And something that I do now, like, I don't have notifications go on the front of my phone. So that is a huge thing for time management, because I was constantly always on my phone getting back to people, or sending messages or texts, or checking who like tagged or liked me or whatever on Instagram. So you just have to work in power pockets, have your schedule, know what it is, know your hours for your business, and just work harder, not smarter. So power pockets is something absolutely fantastic, and you just want to make sure that you have a to-do list, you know what you're doing. Don't scroll through social media. If you're looking for inspiration, then yes, do it for a couple seconds, or like limit yourself. Set a timer. If you're doing your power hour and you always get distracted because of your cell phone, don't bring your phone with you into your power hour. Put it aside, or put it in your underwear drawer, something where you're not going to go and look at it for an hour, so that you can work your business. Another thing for working smarter, not harder is, oh, I totally just lost what I was going to say. I don't know. Okay, I'll move on. Be resourceful and use your resources. So the Coach Online Office, Google, and YouTube. So if you have a question, or if you're looking for something, use those things first before coming to me, because it's very simple and easy for you to come to me for the answer. But if you look for it, if you have a question about Shakeology, or if you're not sure how to do something in your business, then go to the Coach Online Office, Google that shit, go to YouTube, or go to the FAQs. Because if you're finding it, and if you're reading about it, you're learning about it, instead of just coming to, like, you can always come to me as your last resort. But my door is always open, as you know. I don't have access to my cell phone during the day, so if you're texting me or if you're on Facebook and messaging me, I don't have access. So that's why it's always good for you to look into it yourself too, because you're learning, you'll digest it, and you'll probably learn a lot quicker that way than just, and you'll actually like digest it and legitimately understand it more. Whereas if like I give you a real quick answer to your question, you might not really understand why. So I mean, like, an example of that could be Shakeology. I've listened to quite a few of the podcasts that are available off of the app. And I've learned so much about Shakeology. Like, I could talk about it. I could make just one team call just about Shakeology because I know so much about it now. And if you're not really learning about the products, if you're not understanding completely how beneficial they are, then that could also be why you're not changing more lives, because you don't know really what to say about it. But if you learn more about it, if you're more of an expert in that area and you do a lot of reading or you listen to the podcasts and you listen to Darren talk about how passionate he is and how the ingredient hunters like travel legitimately all across the world to find these high-class ingredients, and they're all in one magical bag of Shakeology. And did you know that nothing in Shakeology has actually been genetically modified? That's amazing. Like, nothing in it has actually been genetically modified. They try and get every single ingredient in the purest form in every single bag. And they're not certifying it GMO because it will raise the prices of Shakeology and people will be deferred away from it. So legitimately, Shakeology should really be up on a pedestal because nothing is on the market that's like Shakeology. So anyways, that is my rant. So be a resource and use your resources because you can learn so much. So be a student. Like, always, as a coach, you're always learning and growing and building, and you just want to continue to like stuff that information in there. Like, get as much in your head and get it in there as much as you can. So you just keep learning and growing, and the more you learn about something, the more you'll feel confident about talking about it, and then it won't sound as salesy when you're talking to somebody about how beneficial Shakeology will legitimately be for them to reach their goals. So, and I know, Emily, your mom was having issues with the digestion and everything, but I mean, it's not going to be an overnight process, just like losing weight won't be an overnight process, because it takes us so, like on a weekend, if you're binge eating and like eating crappy carbs and like pop and candy and chips, it could really take you like, I don't know, maybe only a week or 2 weeks to put on 10 pounds. But to try and lose those same 10 pounds could take you a month. So, I mean, you just have to be consistent. If you're having customers who are having issues with the Shakeology, then just cut it down to half a scoop twice a day and spread it out about 8 hours apart. But also make sure they're drinking enough water. That is huge for digestion. So these are some things that you just gotta learn, and you'll constantly learn and grow in your business. But digestion has a huge thing with it says did I just skip out there? No? Okay, good. It said my internet connection was unstable. But
oh.
I'm telling you, me and technology do not move. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about are goals. So I have a team call, or not a team call, but I have a success partner call every single week. Fran and I get on the phone at 7:30 every Monday, and we talk out our goals for the week. So I'm legitimately, every single week, I am writing my goals out. I'm visualizing them. They're there in front of me. We talk about our goals, and we talk about what we're doing that week, what we're doing that month, how many lives we want to change, how many coaches we want to sign, what we're doing in our businesses to keep building and growing, and just constantly challenging each other, because that's what success partners do. Fran was having an awful time with her coaching at the beginning because she was spending too much time on Netflix. So I flat out told her, I said, girl, deactivate your account and you need to focus on your coaching more and use it as a reward. If you finish everything that you want to do as a coach and your inbox is empty and you've added 10 people that day, if you've sent 10 new messages or you've touched base to those people who have added you on Facebook, then go and watch one episode. because then you need to do, well, you'd have to do your personal development before watching it. So if you want to reward yourself with anything like a TV show, like, I'll be honest with you, Thursday nights, like, it's very difficult for me to hold the team calls because Grey's Anatomy. Like, I love Grey's Anatomy, and it's on Thursday nights. Like, it's actually on legitimately right now. And here I am with my team because I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys build your businesses and your confidence. And I'm here to help change people's lives. And the only way we're going to do that is if we work together as a team and keep growing and building our businesses and help changing people's lives, because that's what we're here to do. So goals. So be specific when you write them down and share them. If you have a hairy, scary goal, if you want to fill a challenge group that you're running with 10 people, then say that. Post it on your social media. If you want to change 10 lives this month, then change 10 lives this month. It's not impossible. I've hit Success Club 8 in the last day and a half of the month, multiple times. Because Success Club, to me, is a non-negotiable in this business. If I want to be a successful coach, if I want to help change people's lives, then I gotta set people up with challenge packs, because that's the way they're gonna get results, the best results. They're not gonna want to give up on a program because they're actually doing and following the entire program from start to finish. And this is how it happens. It starts with Success Club, with our challengers, and if they fall in love with the products and programs because we love it so much, then it will revolve and they are going to want to join your team as a coach because they love it. And that's what we do. Like, that's what happened to me. I started off as a customer, and now I'm just like, I love what I do. And I was waiting for my hip replacement, so I thought, fuck, if I can do this, I'm in pain every single day. If I can push through this, still modify, follow the eating plan, work out for 30 minutes a day, which is less than 2% of your day if you do the math, and drink a delicious chocolate shake that tastes like dessert every day, fuck, sign me up, because that's not that hard. And if I can do it and be in pain and do it before my hip replacement surgery and see the results that I ended up seeing, like, I was going to the gym for 6 days a week for an hour to 2 hours every single day, 6 days a week. I had plateaued, wasn't seeing results, and was trying to lose like 5 pounds. Like, I was trying so hard to lose those 5 stubborn pounds. Couldn't do it. I signed up with 21 Day Fix Extreme Challenge Pack, and I ended up losing those 5 pounds in the first 10 days. Like, oh my gosh. You know how much time I was wasting at the gym? Like, oh, if I could have just done it sooner, I would have been so much happier. And like, oh my gosh, yes. So like, I love what I do. I love helping people, and I just want people to get results. Like, I just want to change the world and help change people's lives. And I just love being a coach. I legitimately really do. So yeah, you just got to do it. So be specific with your goals, write them down, share them. And if you don't have a success partner, you need one, because that is my next point, a success partner. I don't know if, Emily, if you have found one yet, but no. It's okay. You will. But a success partner, if you want to be a successful coach, a success partner helps you so much. Because, like, look at Danielle Natoni, for example. She was, I don't even know what she was. She might have been like a 1 or 2 star diamond coach. When her and Julie Boris got together. She was
9-star. I watched the video last night.
And Julie was a 15, right?
Yeah.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah.
And both of their first business centers, right? No.
Yeah.
No, both, I think. Because I think after you become a 2-star, you can open your second business center. So, and that is just like, being a 9-star at 15, yes, they're changing people's lives, but you're still on pretty big different levels there. And look at them now. Like, Danielle flourished because having a success partner helps you stay accountable. It challenges you. It pushes you, because you're not necessarily competing against each other, but you're helping each other build and grow and challenge each other. You're giving each other constructive criticism. You're just helping each other with your businesses and just getting on track, and you're rocking it together. And it's just another person to call you out when you aren't doing something or to help stay on track, because you know damn well if Fran already has like 4 Success Club points on the board, I'm going to hustle as hell so that she doesn't beat me that much. However, it is not just a numbers game. These are people's lives that I legitimately want to change every single month. So people say, and they really get worried and caught up about the numbers, but it really isn't that hard. So take the numbers game out of it and say, I want to change 3 people's lives this month, and go out and do it. It's not really that hard. It's a decision. Same thing about becoming an Emerald coach. It's not that hard. It's 2 people. Don't worry about it. Just change people's lives, and you will get people signing up under you as coaches. The next one is run monthly challenge groups. This is a huge non-negotiable, because another reason you will hit Success Club is because you want new challengers in your challenge groups every single month. That's how you're changing people's lives. That's how you're helping people get results. If you're running monthly challenge groups, then you want to constantly add new people to it. Because if I'm having a challenge group that's going to start, say, just for example, I'm pulling a number out of my butt, the 30th of the month. I have 30 days to get people in that challenge group. I'm going to hustle all month, every single day, to talk to people, add more people to my networks, because I want as many people in that challenge group, because it helps build the experience for your challengers. If you have more people in it, then it's going to be more of an experience for them, because everybody's getting results. Everybody is very happy and inspiring and snapping their happy, sweaty selfies and just sharing it in the group. So it helps people get results, and it also helps you as a coach build your clientele. It helps your customers get results, which if they are comfortable with you sharing their results with you, then you can also share this on social media, and this will help build your business and help it explode. So monthly challenge groups. Next one is new and different programs. So I'll be honest with you, I didn't really want to try Country Heat. I didn't. And I also didn't want to do size when it came out. But I tried size, and I was hooked. Like, I was dancing, moving, and grooving. And I would actually rewind the DVD. So, like, because in the first, or in the last, like, it depends on the program, but typically in the last, like, 7 or the last 5 minutes of the workout videos during size, you size it up. So legitimately, you go through the entire routine that you would have just previously learned during that workout, and you size it up. So he still cues you, and he still tells you what it is, but you do those moves, and you don't stop, and you do it from start to finish. So it's the full dance routine. And then you have like maybe a 30-second dance break where you take your sip of water, wipe your sweat away, and you do it again and again. I think you do it like 3 times, but the last one, he doesn't cue you, and you just, like, by that point, you really know the moves, and if you don't know it, and that's why sometimes I would rewind the DVD, because I was stubborn. Like, I didn't want to do this program at first, and then by the end of that DVD, I was like, fuck, I want to get this right. Like, I would rewind it and keep doing the dance workout. So, I mean, like, and this is coming from someone who didn't really want to do it. And having hip issues, dancing was not easy for me at first, because I was in so much pain. Like, not wanting to do something, but physically being in pain. But then I got like a couple weeks into it, and my pain started to really decrease because I was strengthening the muscles around my hip joint, and that was putting less pressure on my hip joint and all the grinding. So, I mean, like, the beginning of anything is super hard, just like coaching or trying a new eating plan or learning to drive. Like, oh my gosh, that's terrifying. And you just got to stick with it. You'll get better. Put your head down. Put your blinders on. Don't focus on anybody but what you want to do and what your goals are. So just continue to build and push yourself and keep moving forward. So put your blinders on. It's like a horse when I don't know, they're like carrying people in the buggy. They have the little blinders on so they can't see anything. Put your blinders on. Stay focused. Focus on you. Don't compare yourself to anybody else on social media. We are our own individuals. It's just like starting a fitness journey. We all start off at different places. Our bodies are different. We all have a different amount of weight to lose. We all hold our weight in different places in our bodies. Some people lose a lot of water weight at the beginning and other people's don't. So focus on you and what you want to do and what your goals are. And if you are serious about what you want to do, then you'll fucking rock it. So put your blinders on, stay focused, and forget about everybody else. And yes, that was my last thing that I really wanted to talk about is new and different programs. So even the 3-day yoga retreat, I haven't really been doing it, but I think over the holidays after I finish Quarter Force, I'm going to do the 3-week yoga retreat, and then in the new year, I'm going to do Quarter Force again. So I'm already planning my challenge groups after Quarter Force, and Quarter Force starts Monday, so I mean, that's a 30-day program. But you better believe if I hit Success Club early in the month in December or early in the month of November, then I'm going to run a free challenge group. So, I mean, it doesn't even have to be health and fitness related. It could be like, and I'm honestly thinking about doing this, like I need help and a reminder to floss my teeth. It's true. I'm awful at flossing. I might do it once a week, and it's usually on Sundays when I'm getting ready for bed. So I need help, and I need accountability with flossing. So I want to make sure that I'm going to start flossing every day. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to help people, or I'm going to put myself out there on social media and ask people, hey, do you need help flossing? I'm going to run like a 10-day or a 20-day or a 2-week flossing challenge. Are you up for it? It has nothing to do with health and fitness, but the accountability helps inspire people. And my battery on my computer is going to die, so I need to plug it in. I don't even know how that came unplugged.